guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be doing the fourth Infinity Stone, which is the Soul Stone, and that one is orange. Normally I don't really like orange or like to wear orange, but I'm kind of getting there. As far as like transition shades, I'll use it for transition shades, or if the look needs an orange, I'll wear an orange, but I literally say maybe like one reddish orange shirt, but it's more red than anything. I don't really wear orange or like orange. It's like Nikki Tutorials doesn't like green. Kind of like that. So today we're going to be doing an ombre half cut crease, which is going to be looking pretty interesting. So before we get started, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and don't forget to ring the bell so that way you get notifications of whenever I upload something. I do have some surprises in store for the remainder of the month, so you don't really want to miss that. And let's get started. My eyes are already primed with the Urban Decay Original Eyeshadow Primer Potion. And so I'm going to go ahead and hop into the James Charles palette and take the shade 518, and that's going to be our starting color. We're just going to lightly pat that on. You don't want to start blending out right away to look really patchy. Once you've got a decent amount of eyeshadow on the lid, and that's when you'll start blending out the eyeshadow. And I'm sorry about my neighbors, they're still awake for some reason, so there's that. We're going to go into the Juvia's Place Zulu palette, and we're going to pick up the orange shade on a smaller blending brush and just go in and deepen up the crease area. Okay, so I did go back in with that 518 shade from the James Charles palette, and I further blended out that orange shade from the Zulu palette, just so there wouldn't be any harsh lines. Now we're going to dip into the Juvia's Place Warrior 2 palette and go into the shade Zama, which is a deeper orange, and we're just going to further deepen up the crease. And you'd want to switch to a smaller blending brush. And you want to blend that out with the previous orange shades. Now you want to go into the shade 10% off just to deepen that crease a little bit more. And just blend everything back out with the previous shades. Now you want to take a Q-tip and dip it into some makeup remover because we're going to cut the crease. And we're going to trace the line with our Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter Liner in the shade Starfire, which is kind of like an orangey gold shade, so it counts as orange. Thank you. And now we're going to just define the line underneath the glitter. And now that we have that on, we're going to go into the shade Punch Me, which is similar to my skin tone, so if you need to use a shade that's similar to your skin tone, then do that. You're going to want to take that to the halfway mark here. Starting kind of close to the middle, you want to go back into that 518 shade, lightly pat that on, and make sure it blends a little bit with that flesh tone shade that we use. Now back into the Zulu palette, and with the same brush, with that orange shade, and just slightly go over it just a little bit to make an ombre effect. And now go back into the Juvia's Place, the Warrior 2 palette, and go to the shade Zama. And now we're going to create an ombre wing. So last time dipping into our makeup remover, so we're just going to remove just that bottom area, and that way we'll create like a reverse ombre. So instead of it going from skin tone to like a darker shade, we'll go from the darker orange to the skin tone shade. Okay, now we're going to go back in with our glitter and create the top line. Now that our glitter's dry, we're gonna go back into our eyeshadow primer potion and just do the reverse that we did over here. And so we're just going to make sure that line is nice and crisp. I hate that word, but we're gonna make sure it's nice and crisp. Just like people that hate the word moist, I hate the word crisp, but don't know what it is. That, and when Taylor Lautner says warmth, what was that? It's either Breaking Dawn Part 1 or Eclipse. One of them. He said warmth and it grossed me out. So, okay, so go into the shade 10% off and put that at the very, very beginning. So like in the inner corner of our wing. And now into our Warrior 2 palette with the shade Zama again. And into our Juvia's Place palette with that orange shade. And back into the shade 518 for the very end. Ready, and so I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest of the look off camera, and I'll be back just to do the lipstick and the highlighter. Yeah. Alrighty, so I went ahead and I added some ColourPop Honey Dude to the lower lash line, and now we're gonna go for the lower lash line. The inspiration picture didn't have any makeup really on the lower lash line, but we're gonna put some down there anyways because we extra. Now we're gonna go back into that shade 10% off and put that on the lower lash line. Kind of stamp it on it first. And then we'll go back into that Zulu palette from Juvia's and pick up that orange shade on a really small fluffy brush and kind of blend that out a little bit. We don't want it to blend out too much because we want the main focus to be on the upper lid. And add some mascara. Alrighty, and now we're gonna go into our Juvia's Place highlighter in the shade Nefertiti. And we're just going to highlight everything, because everything's important. And this loose highlighter is really, really pigmented, so you want to just take like the smallest bit. You are using a loose one. Tap that off and apply it to the highest point of the cheeks and on the nose. And then Cupid's bow. Now let's go in and highlight our inner corner and our brow bone. Okay, so we're going to go into our NYX Suede Downtown Beauty pencil and just line our lips. And we're gonna go into our ColourPop Ariel lipstick. And on top of that Ariel lipstick, we're going to put our Shadow Man lip gloss from ColourPop. Now that our lipstick is on and our lip gloss and our highlighter is on, we're gonna go ahead and add some rhinestones. I really did forget to do this in the reality video, and I'm like, why, how is it an infinity stone video without the stones? So I feel dumb. There's that. My bad. Orange stones. Let's go. This is our finished Soulstone look. And I did add the stones this time, so we're good there. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and if you want to share. That'll be it for this video, and hopefully you guys did enjoy this. It didn't take as long as all the other videos would have. Actually kind of did, but yeah, so we are done with this look, and stay tuned for the next stone. 2 more stones left. Stay tuned. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.